Disney made a cartoon years ago called The Reluctant Dragon. And here you go, it's a bit like, if you see the lines coming here. And we were talking about dinosaurs before, and you have these legs, which is a little bit like dinosaurs. Let's see, how well. Well, there you go. There you go. So it's a bit like dinosaurs' legs, or even, you know, a cute elephant or something. And you have a tail, not a fairy tail, but a long tail coming up like this. And you have this big, round tummy. You see here? Yeah? And of course, as you've seen in lots of dragons.
So it's like what ponytail, yeah?
Yeah. So and you have this the end of the tail is just like well, it is more or less a heart, is it? The shape of it is just like a heart, and then you have these hands, which is kind of cute and feminine, like this. So it's more like a dancer, really. You can see this. And then just to top it off, is it possible to? Oh, hey, a big hand. Mike second.
Mike the Great.
Mike the Great. From here on, Mike the Great. So, and you have these lines. So you see this big stomach, and then you have a head, something like. And you see, it's basically more or less the same anatomy as the villain from Sleeping Beauty, but here it's ever so cute.
They did a similar design in Pete's Dragon, didn't they?
Yeah, but Pete's Dragon was a little bit different. Pete's Dragon was like something like this. So you have the ordinary silly faces, where you have a very small head. So the brain will be like there, you know, and then you have you know, either something like this, or you have this where you have like the brain is in here. You see, walnut, your ordinary walnut, yeah. So this is the typical Disney good guy dragon, yeah, with a big tummy, very small brains, literally, and a silly face, basically. And then I will wrap it up with something I just find out. Let's see. Yeah, if we have like. See, that was white. Do like this, because the drawing underneath shows through. Right here we have a cube. Let's see. Like this, yeah. So if we want to do kind of a I don't know if you've seen Jake Long. Have you seen him? Yeah. So well, when he's a kid, he has this hair coming up like this, right? And then, when he's a dragon, he's a bit like this. And of course, him being somewhat Chinese or something, he's a bit like kung fu expert or something. So he has his arms like this. course, being a dragon, he must have his wings coming like this. So there's more or less. So that's kind of the hero. So you see the poses a little bit like Superman or something. But still, you have the wings, you have the tail, you have the ordinary dragon details. But it's all put together, being a kind of a cheap hero kind of dragon. So that's basically the three Disney dragons. I have done a bit of research. So I'll give the mic to Mike, for instance.
Okay. I have no idea how I'm going to follow that. I'm going to go a different tack.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. Did you talk about St. George?
No.
Okay.
Do you need a pen?
Yeah. No, I've got one.
Okay.
I'm going to figure something out while I'm talking. Oh, I forgot to talk. Hold on. There's a great history in England. The actual patron saint of England is St. George, and he's well known for defeating the dragons. I think it goes back to the Crusades, yeah, something like that. And it was all about getting the dragon of Islam away out of the country. We have a great history of dragons in England. One which I will draw now was a particular dragon that we have for many, many years. We couldn't get rid of.
Are we talking about Margaret Thatcher?
We are talking about Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, I didn't mean to say your gag. It was just to...
I can't draw Margaret Thatcher, so this is just a guess.
On a related note, DC Comics has, in their new universe, 52 new titles where all the characters have come back to life and are now younger than ever before, and are new exciting characters that you've never seen before, revitalized. For some bizarre reason, as Prime Minister of Great Britain, they brought back a young, sexy Margaret Thatcher.
She was never sexy, even when she was young.
Of all the things out of the DC relaunch that have chilled my bones, it's not Superman losing his underpants. It's a foxy Margaret Thatcher.
This was the dragon we couldn't get rid of. Got a little handbag she always carried around with her. It looks more like Beavis and Butthead.
Did you have to draw her with the upturned nose and buck teeth?
Yeah. She had the buck teeth?
Yeah.
Did she?
So
Okay, there you go. No, it looks even more like Beavis and Butthead. Okay, we had Beavis and Butthead, the Prime Minister of England.
You said butt. You said butt.
We keep Witch of the West. Shoes. So I'm gonna go the figurative approach to dragons. There's also lots of other myths of dragons, which are somehow tied into humans as well. The most prominent of which is probably the son of the dragon from Transylvania.